Bit of talk already, I know it's only September, about the January transfer window. I know Craig loves talking about transfer speculation. This is to do with Barcelona and their midfielders, Rakitic, perhaps, and Vidal going in January. You and I have done another piece on FC about Real Madrid. You've spoken about them being a kind of a team in transition. Do you think Barcelona are likewise, or is this just a bit of housekeeping?
No, it's a bit of brushing up, I think, and sweeping. Not by any stretch are they, I think, needing to turn things around like Real Madrid. I mean, you know, they'll send Coutinho out on loan to Bayern Munich, so he's still a potential problem for them, because he'll have to, unless Munich can do a deal, he'll have to come back. Rakitic has been a wonderful player in Spain, and you know, when he moved to Barcelona, I think he superseded all expectations with his performances. But like his countryman at Real Madrid, Luka Modric, he's got a lot of miles under the bonnet now, and he's played a lot of stuff. I mean, I think last year alone, in that World Cup year, he played almost more than any minutes of any other player in European football when you took club and country. And so that kind of takes its toll, and I think Barcelona are certainly looking to freshen up. I don't think it'd be any great surprise to Rakitic himself. He probably knows they're trying to move him on at some point. He's probably going to be happy with that for a fresh challenge somewhere else as they look to bring in some younger, more dynamic players. Sergio Busquets, although he's not old, he's another one. He looks as if he's been around the globe about 3 times. Because he's just played so much football. And so when you have all these kind of slightly older guys with a lot of miles in their legs in the middle of the park, then it becomes difficult. Frenkie de Jong, as a young guy, he's obviously the opposite side of the scale in terms of getting around. But yeah, there's no doubt they're going to be looking to freshen things up. I just think January isn't, and it's proven so, it isn't always the easiest time to do it.
Their front four's arguably the best in the world.
Well, they might try and do Neymar at some point.
Of course, because they need someone like him, because they don't have enough talent in attack. But that might be a possibility. January, as you said, would be a tough time to do it. Where do you think they stand as far as their defence and their midfield is concerned? Are you concerned at all that they're going to concede a few, or does it matter when you know you're probably going to score
more? I think
more?
right back's a bit of an issue for them, and I think like Real Madrid centre half is an issue. I think the goalkeeper's absolutely fine. Ter Stegen's a fantastic goalkeeper, apart from if you listen to Uli Hoeneß, who still thinks Manuel Neuer is the greatest thing.
He'll think that since until
greatest thing since sliced
bread. Neuer will be 65.
But Ter Stegen, I think, is the best German goalkeeper out there. So that's not an issue. Jordi Alba still, his stats and down the left-hand side are still fantastic. So he's still really getting up and down and producing the goods. So there are some little areas in there that, obviously Longley's a younger guy in there alongside Piqué. They've got Umtiti as well, who, allegedly they tried to shift in the Neymar deal. So there's a few of these players that I think they're aware that Barcelona are trying to get them out. But the trouble is getting the better player in is not always easy.
Finally, I just want to get your take on the odds for the Champions League right now, because that's what Barca's aim is. Man City are favourites, Barca second, Liverpool third. Is that fair?
Is life fair?
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, is it fair I'm sitting here next to you today, or you're sitting here next to me? We might say that as unfair. I don't know. That's the way the bookies see it.
How would you have it?
When you think
about your favourites? Because Man City are pretty strong favourites over the other two.
But they have been, and then they've crumbled at the knockout stage.
I just think there's a bit of value with Barcelona and maybe Liverpool as well, third favourites. But
there is, but then Barcelona proved they weren't infallible last year when they had that horrendous second leg.
It's not going to happen again. It's happened against Roma. It's happened against Liverpool. Surely it's not going to happen again.
Well, it might, and so I wouldn't have an argument with swapping Barcelona and Liverpool.
Okay.
And that, it's very close. Injuries apart, so those three. I think Atletico Madrid are way down the odds.
But you get value for that. But you still have City as your favourite.
Yeah, I'd City as my favourites. I'm not overly keen on Bayern Munich this year. I think they're okay. But take Lewandowski out the side, and I think they're not as good as the other ones. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard to argue. I think City, yes, favourites, but still have to go over the line. But like Paris Saint-Germain, people will be saying, well, Paris Saint-Germain, look how good they were against Real Madrid. They've got to be up there. Look at them the last few years.
Yeah.
You went to Old Trafford, played them off the park, came back, outplayed them in Paris, but still lost. Barcelona the year before, I think it was, absolutely pummeled them in Paris, went off to Barcelona and folded. So both City and Paris Saint-Germain have really got to prove in the knockout stages that they can cut out the errors. If they do that, they give themselves a chance, and that's why Man City are favourites. But they've got to get over that line soon.
But Barcelona, as far as January is concerned, maybe one or two little tweaks, but nothing, according to Craig Burley, that needs any serious looking.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.